Did we just get officially announced who will publish AION 2 globally? As you can see, I'm here on official website of Gamescom, and in front of me you can see one of the games which NCSoft, actually NC America, will present on Gamescom 2025. Among few other games, which I will show you in a minute, here is of course AION 2. And what else is interesting here, I can show you here in the lower part of this website, overview, platform, PC and mobile. We already know that about AION 2. Genre, MMO, action RPG, role-playing, open world. Again, developers and publisher of this game, they are trying to avoid to brand this game as MMORPG, because they could have branded this MMORPG, but they are branding on another way, MMO and action RPG, which is actually also true on one way, because combat of this game is a hybrid between action and tap target combat. Release of the game 2026 globally. Yes, we already know that. Also information from NCSoft, developers of the game. AION 2 will release in November in Korea and in 2026 globally. And on the end, most important information, publisher NC. So, is it possible that NC America, NCA, will actually be publisher of AION 2 globally? Probably yes. How are they going to do it? Probably throughout this year. This here in front of you is Purple. Purple is a platform from NCSoft where you can play different games from NCSoft. Already now, Purple is on one-way global platform. I'm currently using this North America account of Purple. You can see different kind of games, but also you can have Korean account of Purple. Purple is already now global platform. Now, logically, why NCSoft wouldn't use Purple to publish AION 2 globally? They can do that. Let's talk about this topic, because as you can see here in front of me, this is actually really cool to see, right? On Gamescom, we are going to have AION 2, not only AION 2, there will be some presentation, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but not only regarding AION 2. Few other games are coming from NC America, which they will publish during 2025 and 2026 globally. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of AION 2 videos in the future. I'm preparing lots of guides for new players, PvP-wise, PvE-wise, news and updates on my YouTube channel regarding AION 2. So make sure to subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch any day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer, and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in world of AION 2. But now let's focus on the main topic of this video. Who will publish AION 2 globally? Looks like NC. Would this actually be a surprise? Not really. Because we know that already regarding Throne and Liberty, they have used Amazon Games as a publisher for Throne and Liberty, their previous big MMORPG title. However, Throne and Liberty was released for PC and consoles. This time we have totally different situation. AION 2 is going to be released, you can see it's written here, for PC and mobile. Maybe, just maybe in the future for consoles. You get that information during the previous live stream from NCSoft. Second live stream of NCSoft regarding AION 2 was just like 10 days ago. You get information. There is possibility that we are going to see also AION 2 on consoles. However, for now, only PC and mobile. You have also noticed, we have seen within the last few years, that Purple is getting much more popular. This is now actually a global platform. We have used Purple to play many different games, including Throne and Liberty on servers in Korea. You just need to use Korean account. Currently, we are using Purple to play games from NC America. So why not to use Purple to publish AION 2 globally? That would be logical decision from many aspects, not only because they have already this platform, but also for another reason. I can show you here on this part of the Gamescom website. If I scroll a little bit up, you'll notice here a list of few games. We have here Blade and Soul Heroes. This game will be released on September 2nd. This game was developed and will be published by NCSoft, also available on Steam. Then we have here Project Triple L. This is a massive game, still no release date. actually during Gamescom 2025, we might get some trailer, maybe some new information, at least for some release window for Project Triple L. This will be open world shooter with MMORPG elements built on Unreal Engine 5. Something very interesting, also big project from NCSoft, developed by NCSoft. However, we have also here some games beside, I need to also mention, right, Guild Wars 2, we have here Visions of Eternity, big new expansion coming, right? Regarding this expansion and Guild Wars 2, this is also game from NCSoft, ArenaNet. However, we have some games, for example, Time Takers and Breakers, which you can see here on your screen, which are actually not developed by NCSoft. They're going to be published by NCSoft, but they're not originally developed by NCSoft. So they are also publishing games on Purple from other developers, not only their own games. So logically, why would they use some external publisher? Why would they go for that? Why not to keep the money? It will cost them less to publish AION 2 globally on Purple. Probably that will happen. Now, I know that this here is not official announcement regarding who will actually publish AION 2 globally. However, this here is very clearly written, publisher NC. So it's looking, yeah, it's absolutely possible. We have seen in generally increased activity from NC America recently. NC America, NCA will be present this year on Gamescom 2025, and they're going to give us their lineup of games for 2025 and 2026. So I'm having very high expectations regarding this year Gamescom, because mostly because of AION 2. I'm focused on this game. However, I'm also curious about Project Triple L and even about Blade and Soul Heroes. Maybe get some new announcements. Guild Wars 2 also still very strong in MMORPG gaming market. We are going to check what is happening with Guild Wars 2. So Gamescom 2025 this year should be very exciting regarding AION 2. I doubt we are going to get some kind of release date. Probably not. We're not probably getting a release date specifically for AION 2. However, we could get some kind of release frame, like release quarter. Not only for AION 2, absolutely for AION 2, but also for Project Triple L and other games from NCA, actually NCSoft. So at least I'm expecting to see maybe some kind of release frame. Maybe they will say to us second half of 2026, maybe third quarter, fourth quarter. Who knows? Maybe they surprise us with first quarter of 2026 global release of AION 2. At this point in time, anything is possible. For today, just to let you know, that looks like we know who will publish AION 2 globally. It will be NC. NCSoft, actually NC America, and probably it will be on Purple. Of course, they'll probably also put the game on Steam. That is also a probability, right? They will do that because we have seen in the past NCSoft is doing that. We have seen that with Throne and Liberty. We have seen that with Blade and Soul Heroes. So why not to put also AION 2 on Steam? But regarding mobile devices, of course, you'll find for Android and for iPhone on other platforms. However, for today, guys, just to let you know, this interesting, I wouldn't say this is not official announcement, nothing like that. Maybe we get that verified during Gamescom. However, looks like AION 2 is going to be published globally by NCSoft themselves. Actually, NCA, NC America. Let me know in the comments below video. How do you feel about that? Do you think this is a smart choice from NCSoft, or maybe they should find some external publisher? In my opinion, honestly, I think this is a good choice. I think this is a smart decision from NCSoft. Why would they give part of the control of the game? Why would they share profit with anybody else if they can publish the game themselves? And can they do that? Definitely they can. NCSoft is a big, massive gaming company from Korea, but also they have a large subsidiary in the West, NCA, NC America. And can they do that globally? Definitely they can. They also have, that is the best part of the story, they have this amazing platform. They already have Purple, where you can download and play different games from NC, not only from NC, from also maybe some other publishers and developers in the future. So why not to do that? No reason. I think this is a good decision and logical decision from NCSoft. Like I said, we still need to get this confirmed. However, for now at least, on this website, Gamescom, It's looking that AION 2 will be published globally by NC America, actually NCSoft themselves. Let me know in the comments below video how do you like this idea, and maybe you think that NCSoft should search for some external publisher, or do you agree that this would be actually a really good idea from NCSoft that they publish this game on their own? If you are interested into AION 2, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm preparing lots of content, PvP-wise and PvE-wise, guides for new players, news and updates, so make sure to subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day, mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch every day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, be free to ask, and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in the world of AION 2. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another AION 2 video.